Welcome to the Aquarius new moon on January 30th. Now this is the second new moon in 2014 and in a 30-day cycle. And it's a supermoon. It's the second supermoon. So the first supermoon was on January 1st, and that was in Capricorn. Now on January 30th, we're having the Aquarius new moon, which is a supermoon. This is a cosmic message that is just screaming change, bold beginnings, breakthroughs. Now with Capricorn, that was teaching us about power and control, how you use power, how you own your power, how you empower yourself, or how you give your power away. So this is a really important time because you're setting the foundation for 2014 to look at what are you tolerating? What are you putting up with in your relationships? Do you need to set boundaries? Do you need to upgrade your relationships? Now we're at the Aquarius new moon, and this is a gorgeous new moon. Uranus, which is the modern ruler of Aquarius, is in harmonious energy flow with the sun and the moon. So the sun and the moon are coupled in Aquarius at 11 degrees Aquarius, and Uranus is at almost 10 degrees Aries, and Aries sextiles Aquarius. So this is a delicious energy. I love this new moon, and I can't wait for the Pisces new moon either. That's fabulous too. So we've got these awesome new moons going into 2014. Yes, we got Pluto and Uranus wreaking havoc in the background. They will really have their full effect on us in April. And you can learn about that if you go to my astrology forecasts year ahead reports, my podcast on the 12 sun signs, your year ahead reports. I go into detail about what that means for each sun sign for this impact of the Pluto-Uranus, especially April. The two hot spots I see in 2014 are April and October. Now, if you want to know what the Aquarius new moon means in your personal astrology, go to the January astrology forecast, and I will have it in there. For all of us, this Aquarius new moon means bold beginnings, breakthroughs, sudden opportunities, being lucky, windfalls. So this is a very positive energy that's being given to us to empower us to take that Capricorn empowerment and now make changes, make breakthroughs, move in a new direction, upgrade our relationships, upgrade our lifestyle. Do what we need to do to feel empowered, to feel original and authentic. Uranus is all about being this unique person that you are. Be who you really are. Own your power so that you can come from your authentic self. When you connect to who you really are, when you connect to your soul self, your authentic power, you step into your divine destiny. You step into who you really are, and that's where real power comes from. That's what real power is. The age of Aquarius is the age of empowerment, where we empower the individual and we respect the opinions of others, even if they are not in alignment with our own. We respect the different lifestyles of others, even if it's not what I'm doing or what you're doing. And this creates diversity. This creates prosperity. And this creates empowerment for everyone. This is the age of empowerment. The age of Aquarius is the age of empowerment. We're leaving the age of Pisces, which was all about faith and intuition. And now we're moving into the age of Aquarius, which is about knowledge and also intuition. Pisces is very psychic too. Aquarius is incredibly intuitive. Intuition is your inner knowing, your inner being, connecting to who you are on the inside. That's your inner knowledge, your soul knowledge, your soul history. Who have I been in past lives? Who am I really? Who am I supposed to be in this life? Your soul knows those answers. When you connect to your soul, you are connecting to your intuition. Intuition is a muscle. The more you use it, the stronger it becomes. Okay? It's like the mind. The more you train the mind and the brain, the stronger the mind becomes. You see? Stronger the mind, the stronger the intuition, the stronger the individual. So Aquarius is about using your faith, keeping the faith, and coupling it with knowledge. Knowledge is power. Spiritual knowledge, emotional knowledge, physical knowledge, mental knowledge. Knowledge is power. The age of Aquarius is the age of knowledge, where we educate and empower all children on the planet. Everyone has access to higher education, higher learning, higher teachings. That way everyone can self-actualize, become who they really are, and make their living through their talents, skills, and abilities, and create a life and world that's based on passion and true love and love of life, love of living. And so this Aquarius new moon is giving us a glimpse into the age of Aquarius. Uranus is in harmonious energy flow. Uranus is sextiling with the sun and the moon. This is about new opportunities, new goals, new friends, new hopes and wishes. Moving into a place where you are feeling alive and seeing challenges as opportunities rather than burdens. Look at your challenges as opportunities to make needed changes, to empower yourself, to keep your life fresh and lively. You know, when we keep everything safe and secure, and we do the same thing all the time, it may be comfortable, but it's kind of a rut. And so challenges come in not to bring you down. Challenges come in to keep your life fresh and lively. So it's like, okay, I've got this new challenge now. What am I going to do with that? What am I going to do with this? And that's the opportunity to pull up your inner power, to pull up your inner knowledge, to pull up your inner being, and demonstrate your authentic power from who you really are. So this is a wonderful 30-day cycle. You want to set your intentions for what you want to create in 2014, and I have plenty of tools on my homepage. Go to kelleyrosano.com. In the left-hand column, there's all kinds of wonderful tools there to focus your intention on what you want to manifest and create here in 2014. You can use this Aquarian new moon energy to boldly go where maybe you didn't dare to go before, but now Capricorn has empowered you to move past your fears and your insecurities. And now Aquarius is opening your mind. It's expanding your consciousness. It's saying, well, what about this? Well, what about this? Did you think about that? How about trying this? Right? We got to take risks to get the reward. Now, Venus is been dancing with Pluto all of January. Venus has been retrograde since solstice. And Venus is going direct on the 31st. So we've got the Aquarius new moon on the 30th, and Venus goes direct on the 31st, and this is excellent that Venus is going direct, because Venus rules love, relationships, and she also rules money, prosperity, and abundance. And she's been in reverse. So so if there's been cash flow challenges or, financial challenges or, challenges in your relationships, it's been a time to reflect and review what you're doing and what changes you need to make. But that's going to start moving things forward. So it's going to increase business, it's going to increase cash flow, and it is going to move you forward with a new perspective on what you love and value. Venus rules what you love, like, down to the smells, tastes, and sounds that you enjoy. And, being in reverse like this, it has been very challenging going into a new year with what we love and value in reverse. And she's been dancing with Pluto. And Pluto, is power, but Pluto also represents the shadow side of life, the dark side of life. And so it's been really challenging here with Pluto, sitting next to Venus like this. And Jupiter is opposing Pluto and Venus. And Jupiter in retrograde is not a benefic, okay? So Jupiter is not helping us in the retrograde opposing Pluto and squaring Uranus because Jupiter is making Pluto more dark. And Uranus more challenging. Now, the way out is through the new moon. You see, wherever the trines and the sextiles are, that's where we want to move through. That's the way out from the squares and the oppositions. Now, it's good that Venus is going direct. Jupiter will go direct on March 6th. And this is excellent that Venus is going direct on the 31st. Now, Jupiter is opposing Pluto at this new moon too. So there's another story going on here. Now, the new moon itself is fantastic. It's excellent. It's great for the Aquarians because it's your new moon, but it's also good for everyone because we all have Aquarius somewhere in our natal chart. And wherever this lands in your natal chart is where you're getting a bold beginning, a fresh start. The universe is blessing you. Now, there's another story going on here, and it has to do with our relationships. Venus rules what we love and value. And so it's a relationship to who we're in relationship with. It can be the relationship we have to our work. It can be the relationship we have with our children. It can be the relationship we have with our partners. It can be relationship that we have, to our money, okay, our health. And Jupiter opposed Pluto is not a positive energy. I love Jupiter, and I can't wait till it gets into Leo. However, with Jupiter opposing Pluto like this, it brings out our fanaticism. It brings out extremes. And so, we may experience people who love to fight. I'm right about this. I'm right about what I believe. I'm right. I'm right. Okay? So be aware that you may run into some people who are, really expressing their need to be right. Or we could find ourselves expressing, I'm right. I'm right about what I believe. I'm so right. And, it's really important to keep a sense of humor during these times because there's just so much crazy making going on out there. And, the dark forces love to throw fear at us, especially over the internet, all the goofy things they're doing, or on the television. Let's find the latest shooting. Yes. Let's just broadcast, whatever fear we can project onto everybody. So, but people are waking up. The masses are awakening, and people are, getting it. People are like going, you know what? I get it. And I'm not going to play that game. So I'm not going to even watch that stuff. And I'm going to go do my own thing. And I'm only going to pay attention to things that empower me, that strengthen me, and lift me up. That's how you raise your vibration. So whatever it is you're desiring and wanting, you want to be in vibrational alignment to receive it. And that's the key. When clients come to me and say, when am I going to meet my soulmate? Or when am I going to, have a new job or a new promotion or this or that? It's when you're ready. The law of attraction is always working. That which is within us is what we draw to us. And so if you want a relationship or a new job, you want to be in alignment with it. You want to be in vibration with it. The whole reason we're here is to expand consciousness and raise our vibration. The best thing you can be doing for the planet, if you're wondering, what is my purpose, is to raise your vibration. Because the more light we hold, the more light we broadcast to others, and that quickens them to awaken to their divine power, to who they really are. And then they carry more light. And that's why the light is winning, and the light has always been winning, no matter what the last vestiges of the dark forces are doing. And so it's really important for you to lighten up. And humor is a wonderful way to do it. One of the reasons I sing is because it's a wonderful way for me to connect with you through vibration, through energy. You can't be in a bad mood when you're singing. You just can't. Or when you're being funny and silly. Because when we're funny and silly, we are lifting up our vibration. And so laughter is another way to do it. I think we take ourselves too serious too. So whatever your goals are in 2014, use the Aquarius new moon to set your intention to manifest what you want. You are a powerful creator. I say it all the time in my blog and my newsletters. You are a powerful creator. And you are creating your reality through what you think, what you say, and what you do. And so, if you want a new relationship, if you want a better job, if you want a new business, you want to be in vibrational alignment with it, to draw it to you. It's not enough to just think positive. It's very important though. Thinking positive is important because how we talk to ourselves is how we talk to others. And whether we see the glass half full or half empty is all in our attitude. And we're all being challenged all the time, but it's how we use those challenges. Do we use those challenges to play the role of the victim, or do we use those challenges to create a new life, to see it as an opportunity? Challenges are exciting, and I look forward to them. Or do I say, oh, that challenge is awful, and it just makes me feel so bad? See the difference, right? So you want to be coming from a place where you're using your challenges as opportunities to create a better life. So thinking positive is important, but it's not effective unless you add action to it. So it's not enough to just say positive mantras, okay? You want to take action that supports your thinking. By doing that, you're demonstrating to the universe you're in vibrational alignment with what you want. So if you want a new relationship, act as if you already have it. Be the soulmate to yourself that you want in your life. Love you the way you want someone else to love you. And I'll talk more about that when we get to the Leo full moon, because that falls on Valentine's Day. And that's the next full moon report. But now with Aquarius, you're being given opportunities. You're being given the opportunity for breakthroughs, windfalls, advancement. And so you want to be in alignment with the positive energy coming in so that you can receive it and act on it and take advantage of it. It's there for you.